Greetings, fellow traders. Paul here. It's time for the lunchtime market update for Thursday, August the 5th, 2021. I hope everybody's having a great trading day today. This is brought to you by Positive Trends Research, and everything we're going to talk about is for educational purposes only and not investment advice. So please take a moment to review this disclaimer. Awesome. Good. All right, well, let's check and see where we are with the market here today. So SPX, guys, up 15 points, flipped the monthly chart back to green. Weekly chart, still an inside week, so we're pretty choppy right here. Daily chart was a double inside day, and then we kind of pushed up a little bit here, but still really choppy range here and hanging out over the ADMA. And it kind of makes us think that this triangle is pretty legit, right? So we have this A, B, C, D, and maybe this is like kind of A, B, C. We'll see if we get a wave E down. But in the meantime, we really do want to check and see if we break out of this with any sort of strength, because if it is, this could be kind of a one A, B, C wave, and then we could be working on a wave 3 up. So we definitely want to keep an eye on that here too. It might not be a triangle. It might just be just a fresh impulsive wave. So SPY's still super duper low volume here as we head into this, as we continue into this August month with just this slow volume blah, right? It's just been like a choppy burrito salad, which is why we had that as the cover here today. But anyway, so S&P futures again, a little bit of rejection there off of the geometric line. SPY and S&P futures here off of our resistance zone and also triangle bow and arrow resistance too. MES again, kind of a grinder up here as well. So just kind of keep an eye on. I mean, there's really almost like a channel on this. Let's just take a look here. This. If we kind of push that here, there we go. So that doesn't look too bad. I mean, technically, we'd probably want to put it there. But either way, just kind of keep an eye on these geometric ones right here. Obviously, this is still valid. So some good stuff there and see how that holds going into the rest of the day. The Qs, possibly bull flagging here going in the afternoon. Huge dip buy on this one today with some other opportunities throughout the day with their constituent components. But IWM with a nice geometric breakout here today as well, looking like a little bit of a double top on the intraday. XLF, super duper tight, and actually contraction to expansion down, which is kind of interesting there. And the VIX, it's getting a little bit perky right here, but not really moving too much in terms of broader perspective, like being over 20. Apple with a huge dip by today. Really nice move there on Apple today. Tesla gave us a couple moves today, right? A little bit of a dip buy right here, and then there was another dip buy right here, which actually gave a good move too. And just didn't really get any strength here above this geometric line. So see what signal zone showing is resistance zone showing a little bit of resistance right here. Now we did point out Boeing for a dip buy this morning, and this was really an epic one right here. We pointed out here off of this here on the live stream. Gave a really great move today. Target was the signal zone itself, but it blasted through it today and really gave a nice move there on Boeing. So that was some pretty good stuff there. And some folks do well on Roku, but we got a request on that, so we'll look at that in a little bit. Bitcoin recovering some ground, thank goodness, right? So let's take a look here and see what we got. Beautiful bounce here off the 200-day moving average, starting to break out of this bull flag. So let's go Bitcoin. Let's hodl for that gap fill. Let's see if we can get going. Robin Hood with a big inside day today. So let's see, not really a lot of action on that one here today. Zoom's starting to get maybe a little bit of follow through. Could be like a pause day, so we'll see how that goes. Roblox. Great push yesterday, a little bit of a gap down here today, so let's see if that dip ends up becoming viable. AMD finally running out of some steam. You got to imagine they start taking profit at some time. And a big upper shadow yesterday is not a bad place to do it. So see if it pulls back that area to like that 107 area off the ADMA and see how we go from there. SPCE reporting tonight. I mean, I can't imagine they have any revenue or income, but we'll see if they talk, give some good guidance or something like that to kind of get things going here. But really tight here since their space launch and then they're landing. Plug. This will definitely be an interesting one considering their books are just all fake, right? So, maybe they'll say something about their books being good and it'll get going. So see how that goes. Earnings tonight. Beyond. Still below the ADM8. I mean, let's see if earnings. We're starting to see some more news coming out there that they're, showing up in restaurants and stuff like that. So maybe they'll have a good earnings report. And speaking of earnings report, Roku. Roku is a big gap down here today, but actually coming back in range, which is pretty interesting. We actually pointed out an iron condor in this one going into earnings, which are risky, of course. And I'm not a fan of it, but we looked at strikes really far out on this one beyond the market maker expected move, and ended up being a nice vol crush on that one for at least a 50% trade into today. But that's really not kind of the big one right here. The big one is the dip buy today, right? And so not just at the open's they kind of bought it, but this dip right here to the ADMA gave a bunch of lower shadows off of it, and then it started to go. There's really an epic move on this one. 405 was the target on that one. It went past it, so pretty cool stuff there and great find. Anyway, guys. guys. Hope everybody has a great rest of the trading day today. We're expecting more chop on the indexes. Maybe we'll get some action here on Power Hour. Maybe Amazon's moving a little. We'll see how it goes. But again, just kind of looking for mostly chop. But a couple of these ones we pointed out have earnings tonight, and tomorrow's Friday, guys. So that could be a fun one too. So tonight we'll be talking more about Tesla, and we'll see you guys before then at the market wrap. And until then, stay healthy out there. Remember your risk first and stay safe so you can stay in the game.